Bitcoin seems to be recovering from its FTX lows, and as many optimists out there speculate, is on the track for a wild bull market ride. After all, it has already crossed the $22,000 mark for the first time in over 6 months. Or is it? Today, trading legend and CEO in themoneystocks.com is going to share his insights into this quick market rally, his worries about it, his analysis, and more importantly, the psychology behind it. Stay tuned to the end. I can almost guarantee you will find what you're looking for.
I've been through many bear markets in my 25 plus years of trading, and it's very rare that a bear market ends with euphoria coming in so quickly. Usually the first 10, 20, 30% after a bear market, investors are very, very skeptical, and that's not what I'm seeing this time. And that makes me a little nervous, to be honest. It does. I think that people were just kind of biding their time and they're just jumping back on the bandwagon. I'm seeing incredible pumping across all social media platforms.
Experience is always better than knowledge, and if you were listening, Gareth himself is surprised and does not see this short-term crypto and Bitcoin rally as a wave to be welcomed. As he points out, the euphoria and bullishness we see in crypto markets is something to be very skeptical about. Why? Because the first 10 to 30% after a bear market and a sudden collapse in prices like what happened with FTX, big-time investors are very suspicious and try to play it safe. And Gareth points to what possibly can be the culprit behind this unprecedented crypto craze: the media and especially the social media crypto gang. If you've been around any social media platform recently and looked up Bitcoin and crypto, you'll see incredible pumping across all social media platforms. But we need to focus more on the macroeconomics right now. That is one part of the equation that nobody pays attention to in times of bull market joy, and Gareth nails it with this one.
That's kind of where I'm at too, is that, there hasn't been any change. You could argue that the Fed is coming to the end of their hiking cycle, but that doesn't mean interest rates are going to go back down, right? I mean, we figure the Fed funds policy, level is going to remain at 5-ish% for most of 2023. So you don't have that dropping of rates that can stimulate kind of the Bitcoin surge again, like past bear markets ending, nor do you have quantitative easing going on, both of which are unlikely to come in this year. So for me, this is very classic of a bear market rally. And that's why I'm a little skeptical. I had some longs going into this. I was talking about a potential breakout. We've gotten that, but I always said it would be a breakout that would get bulls to kind of jump back on the ship, but it probably is a shorter-lived bull market run, intra-bear market.
As Gareth points out, Fed interest rate can possibly stay around 5%, and unlikely they are going to lower it in this year, and unlikely we are going to see any quantitative easing in the market. In the past, dropping the interest rate and massive quantitative easing always stimulated Bitcoin surges. But these rallies we see today are not backed by any of these macro financial conditions, so it is reasonable to conclude that these are bear market rallies. And as Gareth points out, it's very difficult and a bit unwise to consider them as an entry to a bullish phase. So from Gareth's view, what sort of a change can we consider as truly a bull market rally? Around which price levels should we get excited? We need to get to the pre-FTX level to be excited, and as of today, we have reached that level. But if you paid close attention, we have still been unable to break past that price level, proving Gareth to be right about the bear market rally. As he pointed out, the number one reason for this stagnation is trader psychology. People have been so frustrated with the FTX debacle, and the price level has a difficult time consolidating and breaking out the current level. Gareth's warning is clear: don't be fooled by bear market rallies, and he gives you another example from the stock market. If you can see here, many stock market companies, including Tesla and even Nasdaq and S&P 500, have had a long history with bear market rallies. Of course, the bulls get the upper hand for a limited time, but over the course of the longer time range, the market trend is always going down. The biggest problem with bull market rallies is, as Gareth pointed out, in the short run they make profitable rallies where bulls can ride, but eventually they can make new record lows, as it has happened many times in the stocks. That's why you shouldn't be fooled by this short-term price volatility. After all, Bitcoin has already had a bad year, but it's up to you to either make it better or worse. What do you think about Gareth's warning? Are we finally bullish, or are we just going through bear market rallies? Hop in, let me know in the comments, and share your insights with our community. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon in the next one.